And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Philadelphia taking on Jacksonville. All right, ready to go here. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Fought off foul. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Popped up. Napoli under it. Makes the grab, one away. Here's Trey Turner. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Oh, wow. Nice play. And very nicely done for the out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Out towards right center field. Trout on his horse. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. And towing the slab in this one, Steve Carlton.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And 1 out now. And now, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss as he was late. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed. Curveball over for a called strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Ball 1, no strikes. That's hard hit on the line. Suzuki makes the catch. That is the inning. back here in Denver. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Schwarber.
Verlander back to work. In the dirt. And that is ball one. And another ball. In the air, left field. Green on the run. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Here comes Real Muto.
Now pitching, Max Scherzer.
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. No score here in the second. Check swing, and he went. That's strike two. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. And that one is inside. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Carlos.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. There's a swing and a drive. Nabs it, and there's two away. And here is Seiya Suzuki.
Right Seiya Suzuki.
Misses inside, and that's ball one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Check swing, called strike. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. On the ground, and foul ball. Real Muto off of first with two away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one missed. Inside, almost got him.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That missed inside. Ball three. Right side. Slides for the stop. And they get the out. Here comes Bryce Harper. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swung on, broken back grounder to third. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rojas makes his way towards it. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there are two down. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And takes low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rojas tracks it down for the out. And we're back. This is Bryson Stott. Max Scherzer goes to work. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Scherzer goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now Johan Rojas. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Swing and a miss and a slider.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Elly De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. This to center field. Swanson on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here's Mike Trout. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Just missed. There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's outside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Rocketed out towards right center. Can't get there. Base hit.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those ones where you've got to make them pay.
Green.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Here comes Junior around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now he steps off the rubber.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Inside,
nope,
just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ball,
that one inside. And now 3-0. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball could be two. There's one. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Trey Turner at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Trey Turner crushes it. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pendleton now at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Green flying after this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one fouled off. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Hit weakly on the ground. Chisholm handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And he's out on the tag. And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Ripped to short. Third out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Oh, that hit him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Bryce Harper. Ground ball right side. There's one.
He's out.
Relay to first, double play. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Chisholm checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Just missed.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That's towards center. Rojas in position. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Max Scherzer back to work. Hard hit right side. The tag, and he's out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
And there's a foul ball.
Now pitching.
Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Brett.
Next offering is fouled back. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Bryson Stott digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Ball one there. That one misses.
No strike.
2-0. Fouled off left side. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. And here is Dansby Swanson. Carlton back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Trout now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Struck him out looking. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Junior.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Ball, that's it.
That one inside, ball 1. Brash, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Here's Turner now. Swings through that one.
0-1.
In the air, center field, Junior. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. And a foul ball. Pitches in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it
number
gives and
34.
sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Ortiz now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So next, Mike Napoli. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And the pitch. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the. Back here in Denver, here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
On the ground right side. Jazz tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Now pitching, Emmanuel.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Real Muto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. On the ground right side to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So here is Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. To the right side, stop. In plenty of time to first, Harper retired. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swung on, popped up left side. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the 8th, leading off Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Clase back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Grounds one to short. Swanson zips it to first, and that quickly 2 away. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. That one to first. Harper. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2. And we're back. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Swinging a foul out of play.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
Two balls, one strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. Ripped on the ground to second. And that is the inning. All set to start the 9th. This one. Now, here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Soto.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And there's one down. At the plate, Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one.
Shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Full count now. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tight game. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's ball 2.
1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that's ripped for a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And it's even up. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Now that's smacked to right center. 2 down. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Inside, just
inside.
missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in, and that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now, Riley Green. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed
No
in
ball,
right
2
now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, David Ortiz. 1 for 3.
Ortiz.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Mike Napoli.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams into the game. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time.
Outside.
And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Williams, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third. It's a 2-out triple, and they've got a chance to take the lead. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Inside, and it's 1-0. Now one missed. Winning run at third, 2 down. That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The first baseman,
That was
number 3.
right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Harper in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The winning run at third here in the last half of inning number 9.
1 ball.
And now 1 and 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Trying to send this to extra innings. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now pitching.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Just misses there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. On to extra innings. Here's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Jump throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now the count is even. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Now he breaks his bat. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Now pitching. All this. Chapman.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Full count now.
That's a really good take.
Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, they played the matchup right here, and right away he gets that ground ball double play. Manager's feeling pretty good right now.
Swing and attacker that rolls foul. 2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In to score is the runner from third, and they've tied it again.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Bryson Stott. Green settles under it and makes the catch. And we're in extras here, and here comes Dansby Swanson. Late swing, fouled off. So the tying run at second. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rojas drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Now here is Mike Trout.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Junior goes after that one for strike 1. This one in the air. Pendleton settles underneath it. That's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And it gets by him. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. That's inside. Smith leads off second with nobody out. Fought off foul. In the air to left down the line. Schwarber in pursuit. One away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the 1-0. He was late there, strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Ball. 2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One out and a runner at second. On the ground, right side. Stop. Throw to first in time. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. And a foul ball. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now here is Jim Edmonds. Here goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Runner goes again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. This one popped up, middle of the infield. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Didn't go. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a rocket out to left. Edmonds puts it away for the out. Two down. Two down, base is empty. Now here is Terry Pendleton. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the second. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Kirby back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Chisholm throws right, bats left. 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Left-hand hitter waits. He goes down looking. So up next, David Ortiz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Logan O'Hoppe the next to hit. Line to left. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch
Ball.
misses. And another
No, that's
ball.
down. Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chisholm makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, one down. JT Realmuto steps in. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And I think that skill
No
set
ball,
really
2 strikes.
upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now the DH, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
And here is
Leading
Adrian
off for
Beltre.
Boston, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and we are underway. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a strike. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And here's Corey Seager to hit. That one at triple digits. Misses off the plate. 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Two outs, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and today on the hill, Garrett Crochet.
That's shortstop.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on.
0-1.
Elly De La Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Hey!
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Trey Turner now. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager. And he'll be safe at first. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Go to second. Save. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. That's the third out. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Alvarez in his 6th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Second inning here, no score. Ball 1 there.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Check swing, no appeal. Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That's outside.
Yeah, that's outside. That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down. Bottom half of inning number 2. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And there's a foul ball. And that's down and away. Up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Carlos Santana, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Santander racing after it. He's got it. And there's one away. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off. He was late. Real Muto over at second. Santana over at first with one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And the batter now, Johan Rojas. Harper. Here's the tag, and he's out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Alex Bregman. Page back to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0. 2-0.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. 2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's down and in.
Full.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Mike Napoli stands in now, looks at that one inside. Not even close there. Now 2-0. High fly ball out to center field. Rojas sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swinging a foul straight back. This to third. Off balance feet. There's one. What a double play that was. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now Elly De La Cruz. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of a risky pitch.
There goes Elly. Strike in there. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's one on the first, but he beats it, and a run scores. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
One ball, two strikes.
Pendleton, the base runner at first with one out. That misses the zone. 2-2. That one
Full
just
count.
misses. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He swings and fouls one off. They say you win.
0-2.
Santander coming on and makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Start of the fourth.
Leading off,
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder,
right fielder,
Anthony Santander. Pitch misses
that missed.
inside.
That's the
Ball one.
1-0. That's the ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the
Two
count
balls, no
after that
strikes.
first at-bat strikeout.
To the right side. Stop. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Seager stands in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike
One ball,
one.
one strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1-2.
And that's
That's the ball.
off the inside edge. 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. There's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning
0-1.
with a tie game.
Ramirez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing went around, and the count 1-2.
Count.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And that gives them the lead. It's 2-1. Here comes Bryce Harper. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Pendleton. Over to first. Harper retired. That's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Just
that
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game
1-0.
goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Everything
Now
came together for him.
right
He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And fouled off. That's off
No,
the mark.
ball.
And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Santander squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball.
There's a ball.
1-0.
Throw. Save. Seager throws to first. Out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now batting Mike Trout. And misses inside. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. That missed by a lot. And the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now it's Alex Bregman. Walked his first time. That one lined to the left field, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now a chance for Mike Napoli. And now 2-0.
That's inside.
Bregman leads off first with 1 away. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Hee-haw. 3-1.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Adrian Beltre will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So digging in, Anthony Santander. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Nope, ball.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Full count.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened.
Bobby Milner comes on now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be.
Now this is through for a base hit. 1 run's in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as one comes across. Here's Jordan Alvarez. On the outside corner for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Bases are full. And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now,
for
Ellie De La
Philadelphia,
Cruz.
the shortstop, Ellie
The pitch.
De La Cruz.
Late with the swing there.
I'm really impressed with this offense.
0-1.
They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
The batter,
Here's
number
Trey
7,
Turner.
designated hitter, Trey Turner.
Line drive, leaps it, he's got it. So 2 down now, and here is Terry Pendleton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs.
Dives, and he can't hang on. And it gets by him.
Now batting,
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Pendleton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Center field. Trout on his horse. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here's Harper now. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Harper checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Pendleton. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, and here's the first. Baseman Carlos Santana. Crochet back to work. Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. And a swing and a miss there.
Ooh, Baez.
1-1.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one outside. 2-1. And that is out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Going to count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand.
Ball,
just spit on it.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Hard hit, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a really nice approach to shoot. That line drive to the opposite. Hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Fought off foul. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Bregman for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
The hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Victim to the K. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of inning number 7, and here is Mike Napoli. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Swing and a pop-up. Santana moving under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. On the ground to the left, Pendleton. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping in, Anthony Santander. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Check swing, and he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. Little chopper rolls foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. On the inside corner for a strike. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to short, Seager. Throws across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's the ball.
Off the plate inside. And 1-1.
Here. 1-2.
And Schwarber strikes out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's Corey Seager. Towards first. Santana steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. In the dirt. Great pick. Got it. What a play. So up next, Manny Ramirez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2. Ball one to Bryce.
Wow.
Rips that one to right. Suzuki puts it away, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. And we're back. Here's the catcher,
Now
JT Realmuto.
Michael Kopech.
That one fouled off. Kopech, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2's the count.
That's a
That's
little
the
bit
ball.
low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 3-2 down.
Count is full.
Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. That one to first. Harper takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Seiya Suzuki digs in now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't
0-1.
execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And that one fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good. New inning getting started. Here's Trout. Milner back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top of the 9th. Hit in the air, center field. Stop. Has this one sized up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Mike Napoli getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one hit to right. Suzuki sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number. Back here in Philadelphia, leading off, Bryson Stott.
Now pitching, Emmanuel.
And a bunt
Walker.
towards third. And foul ball. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. That one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. And that just misses.
The ball. 2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's the ball.
We got a full count.
Good plate appearance
Inside,
there.
ball 4.
Able to
Take
take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And it stays fair. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And he gets there. The tying runs at third with a triple.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and on the mound. It can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Swings and misses. And
No
it's nothing
ball,
at 2.
2 strikes.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. And that one fouled off. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And takes low for ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
1 and 2's the count.
Bounced out to short. Save! Here in the bottom of the 9th. And now, Terry Pendleton. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the winning run is now in scoring position. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off 5-4.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
Close one here today, and your final. just about ready to roll here. And starting in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go now? Here's Kyle Tucker.
Hitter, Kyle Tucker.
And that one is downstairs. And we're underway. That's inside.
No, that's
and now 2-0.
2-0.
Slap the other way, foul. Next pitch is outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that is in for a strike. And a full count now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Santana. And Tucker is retired. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Tap foul at the plate. Shota, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Hit in the air, left field. Schwarber on the run.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Chisholm tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. And a big swing and a miss. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Here's Alex Bregman. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Clay Buchholz. What do you have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. It's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Oh, great stop. Jump throw across his body, and he's safe at first. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Just missed. Turner over at first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. McMahon fires over to first. Got him. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's down and away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
It's 0-1.
JT Realmuto now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Gets down, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one ripped. Chisholm right there to make the grab. And that will end the inning. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki calls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Shota measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Out towards left center. Rojas under it. And there's 2 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. There's Ryan McMahon now. And there's the strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Up the middle. Throw on to Santana. That ends the frame. Bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. Strike 1.
Ha! No balls. 1 strike.
Pitch misses
Ball,
there, and it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Bangs off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. In there safely.
He was all over that one. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Save!
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges, got it. Runner tags for home. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-1. Trey Turner at the plate.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Base is empty with 2 away, and now it's going to be Terry Pendleton. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first. That ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Shota back to work. Swing and a pop-up. De La Cruz. And there's 1 down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
This one in the air, center field. Rojas makes the grab, and that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Pete Crow Armstrong stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner at second, nobody out. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Nice try, Ramon.
Comes through with the RBI. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 ball, no
and a
strike.
pitch out, but nothing going on.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of.
Runner takes off, pitch
That's
misses.
inside ball.
High left.
Nice try,
Mutual
Ramon.
throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. That's inside, and it's 3-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well.
That's in. Ball
Just
4.
couldn't get him to offer at it. Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Next offering is down low.
It's great to get on the board in the first
1-1.
frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's off the
No, that's
inside
inside.
corner. The count now 2-2. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. There's a swing and a drive. Suzuki going back on it. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fastball for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single.
Nice
It's
try,
2-0.
Ramon.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
0-1.
Ryan McMahon at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Fastball for a strike at 95. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. First
That's
pitch
a ball.
just misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
1 ball,
You just
1
hope that
strike.
he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch in the dirt,
2-1.
and it's 2-1. There's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Reigns makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Trey Turner now. Just
Ball.
missed. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. First pitch
Ball.
misses. And another
a ball.
ball.
2-0.
That one is absolutely belted. Raging back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall. And we're back. Top of the second, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Suzuki racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
And delivers outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that one is in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Tim Raines will hit next. And there's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye.
Nice try, Ramon.
And they add a run. It's 3-0. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one almost got him. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel.
Now this one gets through. Hung up in a rundown now. First and second, 2 outs. Santander now at the plate, and that misses. 1-0. That one out to right. Suzuki makes the play. And back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. And that drops in for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
JT Realmuto at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Simmons makes the grab, 1 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that one is inside ball 1. Santana handling the duties at first, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one hammered center field. 2 away. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. He's there. He's got it. Top half of the 3rd inning, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Luzardo back to work. There's a strike.
There's some players, for whatever
0-1.
reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers,
1-1.
and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
That
That's a
misses. Ball 2. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And there's one down. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. RBI single his last time up. Liner snagged at first. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one drifts inside.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one misses up and in. And the count is even 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. This is Bryson Stott. There's a strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just
No
pulled
ball.
the
1
string.
strike.
Next
Strike
offering in
2.
there for a strike. That is strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. That's to third, and it goes just foul. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Now a blooper back behind short. They got it for out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to the 4th. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
Now pitching, Matt Strahm.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
There's the strike. That one not
2-1.
close. 2-1. Popped up. De La Cruz. And he makes the catch. 1 away. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
The first baseman,
He's 0 for
David
1.
Ortiz.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Strahm, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
On the ground, right side. Stop. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So the lineup flips over. Tim Raines, the next to hit, pitches in there, and that's strike 1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Did not go. Check swing, but he went too far. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's
Ball.
outside. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens because.
Bottom of the fourth. Here's Turner now. Max Scherzer goes to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
These
Your
hitters
ball's
have
one
come
strike.
out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Pendleton swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the
0-1.
second time today. Late swing, foul to the left. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 0-2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around second is Turner. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count
Now
right there.
batting,
He wasn't
left
able to
fielder,
elevate it, but he
Kyle.
put a great swing on it.
Whoa,
Right on
whoa.
time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. So here's Scherzer. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here comes Real Muto. 0 for 1 so far. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaches, but can't make the grab. The throw in, and they stop him at third. So bases loaded with one
Now
away.
batting, the first baseman, Carlos.
So digging in, Carlos
Santana.
Santana. 0 for 1 with a fly
Now
out to
pitching.
center.
Owaldi.
Inside.
Nope. Ball.
And it's 1-0. Out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. So up next, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will
Ball.
score 2. And the first pitch
1-0.
misses for ball 1.
No,
Just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count,
2-0.
bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball
No,
count and
that's
then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Hard hit, right side. Polanco tosses to first. Out. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Tosses across to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. Here's Mike Trout. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, and that one up and in. Look out. That one catches the corner for a strike. Just off the
that's
outside
outside. Ball.
edge. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. To third.
That's a
and
foul.
that's just foul. Swing and a ground
Foul
ball.
ball.
And foul ball. Just
Got a full
misses.
count.
And the count's full. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. Stop. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Next to hit, Anthony
Now batting,
Santander.
designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Headed towards the corner. Suzuki running hard for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. You can kiss
Nice
it
try,
goodbye. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-0. Out to short. Throw on to Santana. Third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a
Nice
miss.
try, Ramon.
Slider got him for strike 3. Johan Rojas will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Chapman throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Next pitch is downstairs.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
Next
Nope,
pitch is
that's
outside.
Ball.
And the count is 2-2. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look
Nice
down
try,
in the zone
Ramon.
because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Raines makes the catch. And back here in Philadelphia, top of the 6th inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
McMahon in the box now, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Ted Simmons now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching, Philly.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fouled off left side. Out there to center, and it falls. And out to a board.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
1-1.
Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Strike 2.
This one in the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 to count. Polanco on third. Simmons at first. 2 out of the inning. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. On the ground to third. On to first. And that is that. And we're back. Here's Trey Turner. Chapman back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. Marte. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And now here is Terry Pendleton. This one in the air, right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. They get 1. Back to first. Double play. And that's it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Trout in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next offering is down low. That one
That's
missed. That one is inside ball 4.
Take your base.
And I mean, oh, so close.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
On the ground to third, Pendleton. To second, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here, Citizens. Bank Park. And now it is JT Realmuto. Right side. And that's just foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Carlos Santana getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. McMahon fires over to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Ketel Marte. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0. No, that missed. 2 balls, no strikes.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Outside low. And that is ball 1. In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Now Ted Simmons, 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Marte off of first with 2 away. And that's outside. And the count now. Inside, just missed. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. David Ortiz, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And misses inside. Check swing, called strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Here comes Marte around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single.
Nice
and the
try,
lead is up
Ramon.
to 5. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Tim Raines. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one drilled left field. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Nice try, Ramon.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Crow Armstrong
inside.
in the
That's a
box
ball.
here. Lets that one go for a ball. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 runs score, and it's an 8-run
Nice try,
lead.
Ramon.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
Nice
No
try,
throw,
Ramon.
safe at second. Just missed.
Ball.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom.
Nice try, Ramon.
A massive home run. And they add on. It's 10-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. That's out to center field. Rojas under it. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Food, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
That's the ball.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a
Now
similar
batting,
body type.
center
That's true.
fielder, Yohan Rojas.
That
Yeah.
one finds the zone. Strike 1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say,
0-2.
he's been cold or hasn't hit. There goes the runner. Out to center. And there's one down. Now a long throw to first. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful.
Runner on the go. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Man at first, one away. Brash, 26 years old, and he was born in Canada. Throw to first.
He's in
Stop.
there.
Back
Hey.
easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Snap
Ball.
throw down to second.
Really good take, especially
1-2.
with 2 strikes.
And that one ripped into right. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Trout hustles it back in. Lead runner holds at second base. First and
Now
second
back
with one
the
down.
Designated hitter.
So one out with 2 aboard. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Now pitching.
Left
Devin
field.
Williams.
Rings. Pulls it down. And there's 2 down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Bunting for a hit. And it goes just foul. In the dirt. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Schaub.